Hey everybody, welcome back to one of my videos. Am I out, Brett? Yeah, I've been busy today. That's why I'm doing this in my car. And I was not feeling good yesterday. Did not film it yesterday. Have to do it today. Forgot to watch Elena on Wednesday. Had to watch it today. I've just been busy today, so. And now I'm doing this on a Friday. Oh boy. So, sorry about last time. Magic Queen will not be filmed on Monday. That will be the first episode of Season 3. But I'm not going to say number this time. I'm just going to say that this is going to be the last episode of Elena of Avalor Season 3. Naomi Knows Best. Roll the intro. In the kingdom old and grand, Elena, princess bravely rules the land. Elena, with her family by her side. It's a wild, endearing ride. Elena of Avalor. So, what am I doing today? An infusion. Have you ever been stuck in the arm 3 times? It hurts. That's about how it went. Yeah. I threw up last night and didn't want to drink any water after that. So, that didn't go good. Anyway, so this episode starts off with Elena, for some reason, I've seen every episode. You know that. And she has her scepter back. Did some per say, I don't know if it's fixed or not. Try it out for a week. I mean, when you go to get your car fixed, they say, hey, if you have any problems, bring it back. Or the emergency room, go see your doctor. If you have any problems or you get worse, come back and see us. Is that what the sunburst said? We think we may have got it working if we did. Come back and see us. Was she as busy as me? Because I don't think it's been a week. I don't remember her getting it back. I wasn't confused and shocked. I was like, this ain't the right episode, is it? No, it was the right episode. I was like, okay. We're gonna say that. So this is officially the last episode of Season 2. So, anyways, they're trying to practice lasso throwing Elena and Naomi. So does that mean that she's gonna take the lasso back to Estrella here in a couple minutes? Or is the scepter... I'm not sure. I don't remember if I'm sorry. I don't know if I said take the lasso back or the scepter back. I'm sorry. When I watch this to check it out, I'll find out. So anyways, I'm sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, take the scepter back to Estrella. Did a new animator come in and not know the storyline? Because this isn't like the last episode. It was just filler. This is actually pretty entertaining. The song choice we can talk about. Oh my gosh. If I sound like Heidi when she judges the Sharp Family Singers, please forgive that. But, like I said, I do agree. The song, we go from, I'm asking a lot to, dun 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 dun. I'm not going to say it's terrible. The Gecko Shell doesn't even have a song, so thank you for the song, but we go from upbeat to I'm like, I'm gonna say it like the Sarah Family Singers, like they said about them. Love them, by the way. They're like I was in a church choir. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not excited to go to. I like going to church. I'm not like, oh yeah, going to church. I'm not like that. Yeah, we should be excited to go to church, but this episode was great, but the song, listen to it yourself. I'm going to put the link down there, so tell me what you think. So anyways, I don't know why we're practicing separate throwing. And Mateo tries to throw and he's, with his arm like a crazy maniac. He said, I feel like my arm is going to fall off. And Naomi says, you keep throwing like that, will. So if you throw a lasso in there, it's going to fall off your arm? I didn't know that. It's good to know, right? So remember, when you're when you're doing this number, that means your arm's going to fall off, so don't do that. If anyone is really believing that that's not true. I mean, your arm may get hurt for a while or come out of the socket, but it's not going to fall off. I've seen backs that actually fall off the column. I've seen pictures of that, or x-rays. Not mine. I'd probably be like, if that happened. I bet that's never happened to me, but I've seen, x-rays on the internet about that. So, it's pretty creepy. So, like I said, your arm may come out of the socket, but it's not going to fall off. They fall off the socket, but not off your body. That's what Naomi means. I doubt they knew about sockets back in the 14th century. A lot of people didn't know much about the body till after the Revolutionary War. That's why a lot of people wanted to become doctors. I don't know if they knew about before then. I doubt they did. I doubt it. I don't think they knew much before. I don't think they knew much about that back then either. We're learning new stuff all the time, so I don't know. I don't remember. If anybody please knows, let me know. But anyways, back to the video. So, she misses the toss and goes, level Luke with the tambourine and goes, you're right, it's all on the wrist. So I get a permanent message from King Joaquin and Kesa saying you need to come because we caught Victor and Carla. We caught Victor and Carla. I thought they were in Cordoba. And why isn't Ash mentioned? Weird. Okay. I don't know why Ash is not mentioned. I really have no clue, but okay. So anyways, she says, well, if they've been captured, we need to go to Kesa right away. So we're going to Kesa to go get them. And even Naomi says, if Joaquin captured him, why doesn't he just bring them here? I'm wondering the same thing. Why isn't King Joaquin just bring Carla and Victor to Avalor? Then, let's get Elena out here, who probably has a lot of better things to do, like, I don't know, take the dang scepter back to Vallastrea, if that's what's even going on. Because I know it ain't fixed yet. She doesn't even use it in this episode, so I think if it was fixed, she would cast a spell from it. I mean, she even has it in Cordoba. Kesa. She has it in Kesa and doesn't use it, so I doubt it's been fixed. I mean, maybe she's already tried it, because she's practicing lasso throwing for little to no reasons. Maybe because the scepter is not fixed. Like I've said already, it's not fixed. So anyways, they all just sail off to Kesa. So apparently they're going so quickly because she didn't take the scepter back to Vallastrea, which I think that it would be longer to go to Kesa. And why are they sailing there? I mean, I think flying on a jack would be quicker, and then Gabe gets back. And apparently he says, alright then, wrist up, we need to pick up supplies and go back out. And we say, I hope you stay long enough to take a shower. Yeah, me too, because he's been gone for apparently months. I mean, I don't know why he's gone for months. I know he said, well, let me assemble a group of guards. But if they're back in Avalor, and Cordoba's one kingdom over, why has he been gone for months? And does he not pack soap in his guard bag? I mean, I don't know why no one, he's the only one that looks like he hasn't washed up. Does Gabe not take showers when he's on a mission? I have no clue. I really don't. So anyways, he's there and says, well, we found Victor and Carla's camp, but they weren't there. I know he says, maybe because that's where they were in Kesa getting caught? Oh, what? See for yourself. And he reads the note. It starts out with, it says, Dear Crown Princess Elena, Carla and Victor have been apprehended. Please come to Kesa. And then it says, wait, is that what it says on there? You didn't read the letter? And so I'm going to check something. He said, come right back. Let's meet me to get around council room. He's going to get a snack. Okay, after you wash. You're still all this washing up nonsense. Oh. Did he not smell himself before? I mean, Did the other guards not notice it? Are they just tired and could care less? Like I said, they've been gone for months, so I don't know. But anyways, she says that all Joaquin's letters start out with, "My dear friend Elena," and end with "Brasas Joaquin." Okay, so maybe she's being formal. She said, but it's every letter. And this one starts out with, "Dear Crown Princess Elena, regards from King Joaquin, defender of the realm of Kesa." So it doesn't even sound like him, but the handwriting's the same. Yeah, but with all the magic that goes on in Avalor, with Carla and Victor having magic, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a trap. I wouldn't be. And now we got Ash, who is apparently what's worse than Shariki. I know I said the four shades, but I didn't think about Ash. The thing is, she's so powerful, yet she gets so defeated in the last episode. Oh, congratulations, Ash. You get party here with me forever. For a really powerful wizard, Tamburita or not, for 10 years of training for magic, how long do you need to train to not get defeated like that? Elena figured out the thing before Ash did. Maybe Ash would have known what each rule was to find the Scepter of Night before Carla and Victor. Apparently. Because apparently she knows magic for so good since she's been practicing for 10 years. Technically. In actually using not learning magic, Ash is a beginner. Because she's been gone without a word for 10 years. We're supposed to be gone 5 years, and this is like 11 years, and now she comes back. Well, 10 years, and now she comes back? I'm with Victor. What murder leaves for 10 years? It doesn't send word that, hey, no, it's been 5 years. I'm still training. I'll be back soon. Never send word, a letter or nothing. Have to focus on my training. Oh, yeah. It's really hard to write a letter to send back home. I know Zopiloi doesn't have a post office, but there's no town around the volcano at all that has IO something. How people send letters out at sea? They go to the nearest town. So anyways, they get to Kesa, and, Gabe says, well, I'd love to be there when they bring him in, so we can go and check on it. So they go on the Jacquelines, like I said, last year done. You can't tell me they don't have enough, or someone could go via string and get more. There's literally 4 people. Well, if you count 5 on the ship. I'm sure there's more of the crew, but that's just more people on the ship, and paying more people to be on the ship than just flying, which is a lot quicker. And someone told me, hey, we're going to England. Do you want to go on a bar flight? I'd pick flying. It'd probably be a long flight, but I think the voyage would be longer. And you can't drive to England. I don't think you can. Maybe if you go across the Bering Strait, but that'd just be a longer drive. And probably that'd be like about thousands and thousands of dollars in gas. I would not drive to England. If it was winter, so I'd say we can just drive across the Bering. I would not do that. One, there's no point in doing that. And second, we can't just fly to England nowadays. Some people are like, well, this was the 1400s. I don't care if it was the 14 or the 16 or the 1900s. I could care less. They do have Jacquelines. They can fly. There's no point in taking a ship if you can fly. If you're saying, hey, we're going to go to this island, which is a couple miles from shore, like Cuba or something, be different. Or even Hawaii, but taking a plane would be a lot quicker, like if we're going to England than taking a boat. And plus, there's less chances of things sinking like in an iceberg like the Titanic did. Which there's a lot less chance of that happening now thanks to the technology and Coast Guard, but I wouldn't risk it either way. The Titanic was not made out of wood, it was made out of metal, and that still sank, even though everybody says, oh, the ship's unsinkable. He says, Titanic can't sink, it's unsinkable. No, sure, it's made of metal, I'm pretty sure it can sink. I was like, The guy, did he really think it was unsinkable? Because I'm worried if someone really thought that shit was unsinkable. I mean, yeah, it's a boat, buddy. That means, yes, it can sink. That's like King Hector. Oh, this isn't gonna sink. Oh, let me on the boat. Yeah, it can sink. And King Hector doesn't have Jacqueline's either. I bet he really, really wishes that royal retreat went better. You know, Hector, if you play your cards right, you won't be sinking on ships because you can fly on Jacqueline's. I mean, they took a boat there and they flew a couple miles. That's different, but still, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know Jacqueline get tired, but they're flying all the way to Kesa right now. I don't think it's closer to Nueva Vista. I don't think it is. I mean, I don't know how far Kesa is. I don't know. I mean, Armando's same episode. Oh, they're here. They're here early. Oh, you want me to tell them to come back later? So is it like a few miles from there? I don't know. If it is really a few miles, then there really is no need to take a boat. Really no need for that. I know Avalor is like kind of like an island, or looks like an island, or I know it's a big country, but it looks so small. Whenever someone goes to either Nueva Vista or from the bay, it just looks the same to me. So Joaquin's there trying to welcome Elena and goes, "Welcome, Crown Princess Elena." Now remember, Naomi can be wrong. Maybe Joaquin had too much to drink last night, because he sounds literally drunk, and he goes, shakes her hand, and shakes her symbol and says, "Nice to meet you," and takes away his arm and says, "Your guard should stay here. What the prisoners have to say can only be heard by you and your most trusted advisors." I mean, I like the way he's saying it. At least Esteban sounds more decent. I think there's something wrong with Esteban because he said, "You know, when you first ruled, I had my doubts." I know he had his doubts. He says, "I explained my opinions to anyone to listen. Abuelos, Higgins." Elena says, "Me?" He says, "Well, yes, but the truth is you are a good ruler, Elena." Finally, he gets it. I mean, the second episode is like, "They'll be true to everybody whose true power is behind the crown." Princess Elena goes, "Me? No. Neither one of them should be in charge of Avalor. It should be Isabel." Thank goodness we get that in Coronation Day, or I would have freaked out, honestly. So, like I said, I mean, everything in this episode's just messed up. I mean, nobody knows who writes the letter, and King Joaquin doesn't sound like he's feeling good either. So they're walking in to the castle, and he says, "This right here, it's empty." Ash comes up and says, "For now, Bocato," I mean, right there. And then even Carla, Mateo's there, she goes, "Bocato," takes his, she lodges him there and goes, "My ass on me," and they take his tambourita. And then they just lock the cell door. She says, no, they don't lock it yet. They say, "Joaquin, how could you?" He wasn't telling himself. Catherine, "Huh?" And then Bocato again just knocks him in the cell, and they close the door. And says that it was a mind control spell under him and his guards. So, like I said, the letter was a trap. Naomi was right. That's 1 point for Naomi, 0 for everyone else. So then they go, then they go to the ship, Gabe and Naomi land. They say, "What are you guys doing out here? Your job is to be with Elena all the times." "Oh, but Joaquin told us to wait here." What? It's not like Joaquin to break protocol. He's not in the military. He doesn't have to follow anything, honestly. So Naomi's saying the same thing. You see, it doesn't even sound like him. Naomi's got one right too. 0 for everybody else. Okay, so then they find them. They're like, "Where's everyone else at?" Then say, "Who's the armor of Hogwarts?" I don't know, but they're all armed. Yeah, because they're going to cast a spell. Like I said in the last episode where he says, "We need help from a certain princess." They're going to take the magic out. Even Carlos says, Mateo says, "You can't do that." And Carlos says, "She can, Mateo." Still, yeah, how long have you known this guy? You still get his name wrong. I don't know if she's making fun of him or actually got it wrong. So, they're there, and, she says the spell needs to be cast by 2 Malvagos. Then says that's why Carla and I are gonna do it. And Victor says she's a beginner. And she says, you are too. And I practiced magic for 10 years. And I can spar talent when I see it. No, I don't think that's true. Honestly, the truth is she hates Victor. Because even Elena asks, who are you? And she goes, I am Ash. And Carla goes, my mom, Victor, and my wife. And she goes, I wonder why they married in the first place if they don't love each other. Did they at one point in time and now they don't no more? I don't know. I really don't. So even then Ash says, you won't want to hold your dart back, would you? And he goes, of course, though, mi amor. And Carla's so happy. I mean, she should be. Her parents are getting along. And then they're walking. He says, I will not let you drive a wedge between me and my daughter. And she says, I'm not doing anything. So they catch Gabe. Even Naomi says, wait, shouldn't we? Oh, let's go, team. Naomi's right for the 3rd time. And no one plans to listen yet. For the 3rd time. I mean, if you just, let's get this. No, wait, we're going to wait a minute and you're going to listen to me. Since I've been right twice. But no, Naomi doesn't want to tell him what she's thinking about. Standing up for what she believes in. Since she had no problem doing that. When she knew that, Rita was really Carla. Well, she didn't know she was Carla, but she knew something was wrong about her. You stood up for that, and now she never was wrong. So I don't know what changed, honestly. So they catch Gabe and says, Victor, take him to a dungeon if you can handle that. So they take Gabe to a dungeon. And then Carla and Victor, Victor and Ash go on the ship to cast a spell, and they're, for some reason, cleaning off the Jewel of Night. I don't think it needs to be clean to cast a spell. And she says, Mama, it's time. She's about to cast a spell. And I'm not even going to attempt to say it because they butchered it. It's Naqualin Magical. I'm not even going to attempt to say it. So they start taking the magic. And Naomi gets Gabe Mateo out. And then she says, hey, Victor, why are you here? Oh, Carla's the stronger than Malvago, right? He goes, alright, he blows down the prison wall. How bad is this dude's aim? I mean, I can get he did under being angry. So, now he uses the jewel, or they're casting with the jewel, and says, Joaquin Esteban, watch Victor. Right before this, Victor's all cocky, like, oh, it was a turn day, el segundo. So you're wondering, what made Naomi so confident? So Jack would sing a song. You speak your mind, speak. You got brains, speak. To find out what she believes in. Like I said. I'm going to sing that song because it is not really, it's boring, it's weird. It's got no real value to the episode other than that. So, they have a huge battle with Ash, and they capture Carla. And they finally get out by jumping the water off the ship after Mateo breaks the Jewel of Night. So, Ash is there, and they're under the dock after they have Victor, and says, we talk about our papa. It says, we got Tamburias will be being. So we're just going to leave him for now. But once we get new Tamburias, we come back for, I promise. And they go under the water, swim off to wherever Pilota's hideout is. And she says, you shouldn't, she says, I'm sorry, Elena, next time I'll stand for what I believe in. I will never, stop back down again. Elena says, you better not. The Jack would even say, maybe you should make Naomi your chancellor. Say, but at least don't get carried away. I don't know. She does get pretty good dice, and she's made chancellor in the last episode, the very end. So, finally, she took her good at dice. Like I said, she should be chancellor, and Isabel should be ruled Avalor. At least I kept my sanity, and I found out she was for at least a good 5 hours max. I don't know how long all ball takes, but I don't think it takes less than 5 hours. Depending on however many they're supposed to score. I think 3 goals, but there's a lot of running, and I don't know. It could take a long time. we see how long it takes football. Especially the Super Bowl winning and our ending. I mean, no, that's baseball. I never a quarter. So anyways, you know, they're there, the same group of the four, you know, Elena, Naomi, Gabe, and Taylor. So we're thinking of Ash. She's the most powerful motherfucker I've ever seen. Elena says, I know. I said, hey, we beat her once. We'll beat her again. So that's it for our WTF moments. Last episode of Season 2. Anyways, this is your Liam's channel. Be sure to check out his channel, Pokemon WTF. And so next time, I'm Drew Morrison. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno.